This is the day the Lord has made, so let's rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm about to go on a run today. I just got home from work, and I'm about to go for a little 30-minute run. There's a couple of things I wanted to get off my chest. So, before I begin, I just want to say that I'm running for charity. If you happen to like my content, whether here on YouTube or on TikTok or on Instagram, and you haven't already, feel free to donate to my charity. It's Mercy Home for Boys and Girls. I'm raising money to help save children from harsh environments such as abuse and neglect. A small donation will help save a child. This cause is very important to me. I've been doing this for 4 years. That being said, let's begin. All right, so we talk about having this godly sense, right? What is godly sense? Godly sense is not about knowing every verse in the Bible. It's not about being a goody two-shoes, being self-righteous, thinking that you're better than everyone. That's not godly sense. And godly sense damn sure ain't about some perfume and some cologne and anything that promotes vanity. That ain't godly sense either. So, some of you are asking, freedom, what the hell are you talking about then? Well, I'll tell you. Godly sense is basically common sense. It's having values and standards. Standards that you live by. Standards that you want others to have when they're around you. You want to hold people to a higher standard anytime they have anything to do with you. Like, example, honesty is one of those standards. Faith over fear. Not just a slogan that I put on a shirt. It's a standard. Respect. That's a standard. And it's a big one. Although respect is earned, not just given. Commitment. Commitment's a standard. I can go on and on about the list of standards and the list of values. But I'd be able to write a book about it. And I know you guys got some things to do, so I'm gonna try to keep this video short. The point I'm trying to make is that if you have values and if you have standards that align with what God wants, you have godly sense. And then another thing that I wanted to mention is be careful who you trust and be careful who you listen to. Because people who call themselves godly are not very godly people. They do it for clout. They do it just to get views. Godly people are not very godly. There's a difference between godly and God-fearing. God-fearing people have values, as to where godly people do not. I'll give you an example. Godly people can do no wrong. They think they're above everyone else who they feel isn't godly. Godly people, they are self-righteous, very judgmental, And if you call them out, if you tell them what they're doing wrong, again, they could never do any wrong. There's no accountability. Godly people, the ones who call themselves godly, are not very honest people. There's a lot of deception there. And then they go around and they tell the world how humble they are and how they're this and how they're that. You know, they'll have their followers. Some people will believe them. Whatever works for them. But that's not godly sense. There's no sense in it. God-fearing people, on the other hand, do not need to exalt themselves. There's no pride there. They're not vain. They don't need to boast about how humble they are. They'll let the world decide for themselves whether they're humble or not. Me personally, I couldn't give a crap what anyone thinks of me personally. You know, you either like me or you don't. You either think I'm humble or you don't. But it's not something that I will go around boasting about. I don't boast about being godly. I don't even boast about being God-fearing. I'd like to think that, yes, I am a God-fearing man. But it's not something that I boast about. I'll gladly let you decide whether you think I am or not. But it doesn't affect me one way or the other. But I will tell you that, like everyone else, yes, I do fall short of God's glory. I do stumble every single day. And it doesn't matter whether it's something that I've actually done, something that I've actually said, or even something that I've actually thought. Like everyone else, I have fallen short of God's glory every single day. But the difference between myself and this godly person is I can hold myself accountable. When I'm wrong about something, I'll admit it. When I know I'm wrong, I'll gladly admit it. And I'll say, okay, yeah, I was wrong about this. I'm gonna try to do better next time. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that, you know, I'm this godly person and I'm not wrong and I'm right all the time. Because then I'd be lying. And I want to run an honest platform. There are a lot of platforms out there, whether it's YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, where people portray themselves as godly just so they can get some views, just so they can get some subscribers, some clout, just because they want to be relevant. Personally, I don't care if this gets me 10 views or 10,000 views. I honestly don't care. I'm not posting this video for clout. I'm not posting this video for likes. I'm not even posting this video for your respect. If you don't get me wrong, if you like it, by all means like it. If you like it, feel free to subscribe. That's on you, whether you want to do it or not. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, you should like my content. You should subscribe because I have a very good message for you. No. I'll leave that up to you. You either like it or you don't. Plain and simple. How fast am I running? Hang on. Oh, I'm actually doing pretty good. Anyways, that's the message I wanted to send. And you can take it any way you want. You can decide whether you think I'm full of it or I'm right on with some of the things that I'm saying. But if you don't take anything away from this video, then get this. You will soon know and you will soon understand, for those of you who are God-fearing people, you will soon know and you will soon understand the difference between being a God-fearing person and being this godly person. And you'll know just by the way they talk, you'll know just by what they say, whether or not they go around exalting themselves, making them seem like they're the best thing since sliced bread. Be careful for who you listen to. Be careful for who you trust. Because not every godly person is godly. People do go out of their way to fool others. They call them wolves in sheep clothing. I know, because I know two of them personally. And these two people that I know, I'm not going to name any names. I'm not even going to mention their channel. But they don't have godly sense, if you catch my drift. And that's all I wanted to say. Now I'm going to complete the rest of this run. Until next time, God bless.